Hey Pep Stars, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the 2023 Social Studies Performance Task. In this video, we'll do part 1 and we'll do part 2, which is the essay in the next video. So let's get right into the paper. Introduction to task. The Sweeton Municipal Corporation is hosting a mock council meeting. The corporation has invited student leaders from primary schools within your parish to participate. The principal of your school has selected you to participate in this meeting. You will serve as a junior counselor representing the Greytown Division. Your task is to write an essay that you will read at the mock council meeting. In your essay, you are expected to highlight issues within the Greytown Division that you think need urgent attention. You did some research and identified some issues. You found 2 useful sources. Source 1 is an interview, and source 2 is a newspaper article. Read the interview in source 1 and the newspaper article in source 2. Use the sources to help you to answer the questions in part 1 and to complete the essay in part 2. Source 1, interview with vendors of the Greytown Division. Hi ladies, this is my daughter Mary and she would like to ask you a few questions. Why are you selling your goods on the sidewalk? Mary, we have to come back on the sidewalk. The market is too far from the town center and only a few people would come there to shop. We're not making any money and our goods are rotting. Are you talking about Clark Street Market that Sweeton Municipal Corporation built last year? Yes, that one. We know that the municipal corporation is the local governing body in our parish, and they built that big pretty market for us, but the market fees are too high. We can't afford it, plus the market roof is already leaking. We sell more now that we are in the busy street. 2, newspaper article. The Greytown News. Trouble in Greytown. On Friday, the Sweeton Municipal Corporation, SMC, and the police carried out another operation to remove street vendors from South Avenue in the Greytown Division. The mayor of Greytown, John Brown, said the vendors were blocking sidewalks and streets. This has resulted in pedestrians having to walk in the middle of the street. The mayor also stated that store owners constantly complain about the piles of garbage left by vendors each day. The mayor informed the news team that the Sweeton Municipal Corporation is able to make bylaws and regulations that affect how markets are operated. In addition to controlling public vending, municipal corporations are also responsible for maintenance of markets, parks, and public cemeteries. He further explained that the municipal corporation has provided more than enough space for the vendors in the market on Clark Street. There are also toilets and other facilities provided for the vendors' convenience there. Mr. Brown also said that he is willing to meet the vendors to work out solutions to the problems. In response to the vendors' complaint about high market fees, beginning Wednesday, January 22, 2002, the Sweeton Municipal Corporation will reduce the market fees by 30%. The municipal corporation is now finalizing plans for the construction of a bus park beside the Clark Street Market. They also intend to repair broken stalls at no cost to the vendors as well as to commit to making regular market inspections and repairs. Part 1. Read each question in the table carefully, then indicate by shading whether the information from source 1, source 2, or both sources can be used to answer each question. What are municipal corporation? So that was seen in, I know we started in source 2, but let me look at source 1, but let me look at source 2. It talks about the functions of the municipal corporation, but it didn't really state what a municipal corporation is. In source 1, we can see where it said what the municipal corporation is. So it's source 1 only. So the source that has information about what are municipal corporation is source 1 only. What are the functions of the municipal corporation is source 2 only. Why some vendors have been selling their goods on the street, that's found in source 1. Let's check 2. I know that it's in source. So that is in source 1 only. And the source that tells you about what are some of the problems created by street vendors is in source 2 only. It says describe 2 functions of the Sweeton Municipal Corporation. I will know that it's found in source 2. The municipal corporation can make bylaws and regulations to affect how markets are operated. So that's 1. And they also control public vending. They're responsible for the maintenance of the markets, parks, and public cemeteries as well. One of the functions is that the municipal corporation make these bylaws and affects how the market are operated, and this controls public vending, and they also are responsible for the maintenance of the markets, parks, and cemeteries. Number two, explain two ways in which decisions made by the Sweeton Municipal Corporation can negatively affect the vendors in Greytown. We saw this in source one of the decisions that was made by Sweeton Municipal Corporation. How this affected the vendors is that even though there was a market, they couldn't stay in the market because they weren't making any money and their goods were rotting. We're looking back for what the mayor said he was gonna do. So one of the negative effects of the decisions that the Sweetan Municipal Corporation made is that they removed the vendors from off the sidewalk forcing them to stay in the market where they do not make money or where they're not making money. And their goods are rotten. So that's one way the decisions affected the vendors. And B, and two, the charge market fee, market fees that are too high for, and the vendors can't afford it. So those are two ways of how the municipal corporation decisions can negatively affect the vendors of the Greytown division. So there you have it. That's the end of part one. In part two, we're going to look at the essay, and that will be done in another video. So you want to watch this video and you also want to watch the other video. Let me stop sharing. So part one of the task wasn't bad. It was fairly manageable. The last question you had to think a little harder about than the others, but all in all, it was a good paper for the first part. So we're gonna look at the essay in part 2. You don't want to miss that video and share with everyone who you know is doing the examinations this week.